All right, guys, so this is part two. And I'm going to go through this really quick because I want to keep it simple. All right. And you can go back and watch the replay if I'm talking fast or if you're not quite getting all of this, if you're watching this on our live blab. All right. So here we go. Part two. You just made your list. Okay. So now you're going to see the list that you just made right up here where it says current list, motivational quotes and inspiration, I think I called it. So here we go. We're going to click list options because I want to explain to you what I was just talking about when I said you're going to ignore that custom message. Uh-oh, it's asking me to log back in. So sorry, let me log back in. That's what you'll actually see when you log in for the first time. You'll see this page and you'll log in. So here we go. This list should pop back up. You're always going to want to make sure that you're in the right list. And as soon as this page finishes loading, we'll see. All right, so we're in the right list right here. And you're going to click list options. Okay. And in list options, it's going to tell you all the information about that list you just created. Okay. So this is basic information, list name, unique list ID. Okay, that's going to be important. And I'll just say this for now without getting too deep into it. If you are connecting your list to any type of other service or any type of program that asks for your AWeber list ID so that it can integrate with their system, this is where you'll find it under basic information, unique list ID. Okay. And so you can just review the information that you just entered in, the list description, who it's from, and the reply email address. Okay. So down here is the area where you're going to put the email that you want to get notified every time that you receive somebody new on your list. Okay. So when you're just starting out, you're going to want to get notified every time somebody adds their name to your list because you're going to get excited because you are actually connecting with people who want your information, and that's a huge deal. So put your name here. All right. If it was me, I'd say Dejan, okay, as my first name. Don't want it to fill in my other information. Then if I want to put my email, let's just say I put dng info@gmail.com, okay? Take away the all caps. I'm just trying to do this really quick for the presentation. So put your name, put the email, and hit add, okay? And so it's going to tell you receive an email every time a new subscriber is added to your list. Yes, that's exactly what you want. And you're going to hit save settings. All right, moving back up to the top of the page, you're going to want to go to right here where it says personalize your list. All right. Again, I'm going to just breeze through this. This is the area where you can add your company name, your company URL, and your email signature. So if you wanted to sign it, cheers, and maybe take off this cap locks and say Joe Smith, and maybe put your email. Again, you could do that. Or if you wanted to put your phone number, you could do that down at the bottom. That way, every time you send out an automatic email, everything would just load properly and it would be set to all the information that you include right here. Of course, if you wanted to upload an image, like an image of your face, right at the bottom of each email, you would just do that right here. Click upload your logo or upload an image of yourself, and that's it. Also, if you wanted to just connect your social media accounts, you could connect them right here, Twitter or Facebook, okay? Self-explanatory. I actually recommend maybe when you're first getting started, leave those off for now because you can manually enter them in. And if you are actually toggling between two different audiences and maybe you have separate Twitter accounts for different audiences and you don't want them to be mixed, then definitely do not upload this information because this will be set for all of your emails, regardless of what list you are reaching out to. And if that didn't make any sense, don't worry, ask me a question, or maybe as we move on, it will make a little bit more sense. All right, so just remember this. If you're speaking to a couple different audiences, leave this information blank for now, because you can always manually add it. All right, leave all this alone. You don't need to know any of this stuff for right now. Hit save settings. And you're going to go to confirmed opt-in. And this is the part that I was talking about earlier. You are going to just scroll to the bottom and you are going to hit turn confirmed opt-in off. It's going to ask you if you're sure. You're going to say, yes, I am so sure. I'm going to turn that confirm opt-in off because I want people to get my messages right away. I don't necessarily want it to land in their spam folder, and I don't want them to have to go through another step of automatically asking them or asking my potential customers or clients if they want to receive emails from me. I want to just assume that they do and have that email sent directly to their inbox. Okay, so hopefully that's making sense. Just make sure that this is off and this is off. All right, and you're going to leave the success page blank right here, and you're going to hit save settings. All right, and so again, you guys, I'm showing you the really quick way to set this up just so that you can keep it moving and get started without a whole bunch of hassle and worrying about what all these options are meaning, okay? If you're curious, you can take the tutorials that are right here in AWeber. They explain every single part of it, but I'm giving you the information that you need to know to get started, okay? And I want you to be successful, so just pay attention to the information that I'm showing you right here. Okay, so there we go, guys. We set up our first list. We went over to list options and we went in and changed all of our settings to where we wanted them to be. So we made sure our name and information was correct, okay? We made sure that we were adding our email so that we would get notified every time somebody hit our email list. And then we went and we personalized our list with our name, our company information, and our email signature and our phone number. And then, of course, we turned off our confirmed opt-in, okay? If by any chance you did want a confirmed opt-in, then you just do it right here, okay? Let's see. All right, let's move on to the next area, and I think we'll cover a few things at once. Let's go ahead and cover setting up your very first list. And I'm going to pause this just for a second. Okay, guys, so we are back in action, and let's go over setting up your very first sign-up form. I think before I hit pause, I had said, let's set up your first list. You already did that, okay? So that list is set up, and again, you're going to see it right here at your current list drop-down menu, okay? So you're going to want to make sure that you have the correct list selected, okay? I have several lists on here, okay? But you're going to want to make sure that you are in this list, motivational quotes and inspiration, okay? Or motivational quotes and biz tips. Now comes the part where you need to make a form so that people can actually sign up for your list, okay? So let's click sign up forms. And this page is loading. It's moving a little slow right now, so get those questions ready. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can ask me something down at the bottom. And go ahead and like this if you're getting some value from it. And if you're watching it on Blab with us tonight, then go ahead and get your questions ready also so we can address those when we move on to the next section. So here we go. When you click sign up forms, it's going to tell you that you are going to create your first sign up form, and it is the first step. It's the first big step it's telling you to collecting subscribers, all right? So what you want to do is you're going to create a great little form. It's really simple. And this form may be an area where you're going to say, hey, I want people to sign up for my email list, sign up for my newsletter, sign up to get my free offer. Maybe that's a PDF, or maybe that's an ebook. Maybe that's a training course. Maybe that's a live webinar or a phone call. Whatever it is, you need them to enter at least their email and possibly their name and phone number and any other information you'd like for them to leave you. So again, let's keep it really simple. Right here, AWeber has tons of templates already done for you. All you have to do is select one and go with it. So if I hit show more, it'll show all these different templates. So let's just say that we just said we're giving inspiration and biz tips. So let's hit maybe consulting. All right. And so it's going to give you all these different templates to choose from. And again, they can get as interesting or as boring, as you like to make it, maybe I should say simple or as interesting as you'd like. All right. So you could pick this one. All right. This has this guy's face here. It says join our mailing list. You can change all of these images as well. So if you don't like what you see, you have the power to change it. Let's find one that looks a little bit cooler. How about this one? This has mixed martial arts, but maybe we want to change this, all right, to say something else. So let's pick this template. We can kind of change the colors if we want just by toggling between the options. And what do you guys think? Yellow? I kind of like the yellow, okay? So let's hit load template. And right here is where you can change all of the visuals with this form. So you can resize it, make it wider if you want, edit the header, just click edit header. And maybe I want this to say, let's see, I don't know, like hardcore inspiration with one A daily. And maybe I should say get hardcore inspiration daily. Stay motivated and never give up. Okay? Again, play around with this. I can highlight it, I can make it bold, I can center my text, all right? And I can actually make this a little bit bigger. And actually, let's make it like 18. All right, there we go. So I'm going to save that field, and it's already going to show up asking for the name and an email. A lot of times that's all you need, okay? But let's just say you want it to collect a phone number with it. You're going to just press right here, create new field, and you're going to put phone number. All right, type in the name of your field, hit next, and it's going to know that you want a phone number, and it'll ask you to select what kind of input you want the person to put in. Do you want them to type their phone number in with a text box? Do you want them to select a box? That doesn't make sense because that would be like a yes or a no. Do you want a radio dial box where they kind of have to toggle through the numbers? Nope. All we want is text input so they can insert their phone number. And if you want that required on your form, like they can't hit sign up without putting that information, just check the box that says required. And you're going to hit save field. And there you go. There's your phone number. It's done, right? That was simple. If you want to change your background and all that good stuff, you're just going to hit advanced option. And right here is where you can change your background image. And there's even an image gallery now. So you can kind of go in there. Oh, actually that image gallery, sorry, those are your images. So if you want to load your personal images, just add them to the gallery and you can select from right there. So hopefully that's making sense, guys. Once you play around with it, you'll totally get it. I want to hit save my form. And now I want to hit go to step 2. All right, step 2, pretty simple. It wants you to name your form. It's going to be motivation, okay? That way I know what this form is called. Then here's a part where it says thank you page, all right? So the big deal about this is when somebody signs up to your list, when they hit submit or enter or whatever, what do you want them to see? Do you want them to go directly to another page that has that ebook on it or has that motivational video or has maybe just even a thank you page that says thanks for subscribing, look out for my email. Whatever it is, you can put it right here. All you have to do is hit custom page and you want to paste in that custom URL that is going to show up. Maybe it's a page from your blog where you say thank you for joining. Maybe it is your blog itself and it has your free ebook on it or your video. Maybe it's a YouTube channel. It's up to you, okay? But that's where you put that. Or you can just say stay on current page if that's what you like. So the options are kind of limitless. If, one last thing, let me show you this. If that person has already subscribed to your list, it'll give them an error message or like a warning thing that says, hey, you've already subscribed. If you want to create a custom message in that area and maybe make a video that says, hey, I think you're already subscribed to my list. What are you looking for? Send me an email right here. Maybe I can help you. You can make that quick video, post it on a page in your blog site really easily and just hit custom page and put that link to that page right here. And that way, if somebody's already subscribed, they'll see your video instead of just a warning sign, okay? For right now, I'm just gonna say basic version, and I'm gonna say stay on the current page.